U.S. President Joe Biden mixed up names and verbally stumbled at a press conference Thursday, one where he doubled down on staying in the race for the presidency and repeatedly emphasized that he was the most qualified to beat his Republican rival, Donald Trump.
I'm in this to complete the job I started.
Calls have tallied up by the day from the 81-year-old's Democratic colleagues to end his re-election bid over concerns about his age and mental acuity. His case may not have been helped early on in the hour-long Q&A when he mixed up the name of his Vice President Kamala Harris with Trump.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there.
That came a few hours after Biden mistakenly referred to Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky as President Putin at the NATO summit in Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. You can beat President Putin. President Zelensky.
Later, at the press conference, his first responses were garbled, but grew steadier as he fielded questions from reporters. He said he had undergone a neurological exam as recently as February, but would take another if recommended to him by his doctors.
I think I should have a neurological exam again. I'll do it. But no one's suggesting that to me now.
Biden has faced growing doubts from donors, supporters, and fellow Democrats since his poor debate performance against former President Trump 2 weeks ago. They fear he no longer has the ability to beat Trump in the November election or to lead the country for another 4-year term. So far, 16 Democrats in the House and 1 in the Senate have appealed publicly to the president to withdraw from the race. Officials from the United Auto Workers Union, which endorsed Biden in January, met on Thursday to discuss their concerns with his candidacy, according to 3 sources familiar with the matter. The union has a big presence in industrial states like Michigan that Biden will need to carry to win re-election. Biden has vowed to continue on, and his campaign argued that the debate has not dramatically shifted the race, even as it laid out a narrow path to re-election. The campaign argued it could win by focusing on battleground states Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. If Biden took those states, along with others considered to be reliably Democratic, he would win 270 electoral votes, the bare minimum needed to secure the presidency. The campaign characterized other battleground states he won in 2020 as, quote, not out of reach.